probiotics are live bacteria, and they can be in supplement form. Now, I'm not saying that we should go out and give everybody supplements or whatever.
Of course not.
You only take a supplement probiotic if it's indicated that you need one for a specific type of reason. So they're not to be applied to everybody, but certainly I'm sure they will be looking at C-section babies and seeing, is there a discrepancy between what's growing in their commensal microbiome, as in comparison to others, and maybe they'll be making up for those types of losses in supplements in the future. But at the moment, I suppose, we can get probiotics in foods and fermented food. So, for example, years ago in Ireland, we used to have a lot more buttermilk in our food. That's a probiotic. It's a live bacteria in the buttermilk. Buttermilk sounds bad, doesn't it? But it's not. It's actually quite low in fat. It's not full of fat or butter or anything like that. But it's quite acidic, and it does contain live bacteria. But in today's world, we see a lot more yogurts on the supermarket shelf.
Okay.
So the supermarkets really are, where you should be looking to build up your microbiome. So it's not just about feeding yourself, your human cells anymore. It's about what am I going to put on the plate for the microbes as well that live inside me, where, because we know it's a symbiotic relationship. We need them and they need us. If they're happy, we're happy, basically, So what we can do is choose a natural yogurt every day, a little natural yogurt every day, not one which is full of sugar. Yeah, that's the problem, because a lot of them have added sugar to make them palatable. But again, we know, if young mums are listening, we definitely know that you can develop a liking for any food. It's about adaptation. And so that's why, we never say to parents, don't worry, if your child doesn't eat something for the first or second time, it's exposed to it, don't worry about that. You keep trying. It's about gentle persistence, because it might take up to 10 exposures to a food before somebody develops a liking for that food, So it's about trying. And I suppose to do this when people are young as well, then they're not in any way, shape or form going to, have an issue with it or an opinion about it, because they had the very sugary one last week, and where's that this week, Mum? So natural yogurt every day. The other thing that I see appearing on the supermarket shelves now would be kefir, which is a fermented milk. That's really good as well, and it has a lot of active live bacteria. So those are things that people can do every day, to protect themselves and to make sure that they're keeping the integrity of the microbiome. And the other thing then are prebiotics. Prebiotics are really little components of foods that feed the good bacteria, and they're largely fibers. So prebiotics would be, again, in supplement form, but you can find prebiotics in things like onion, in things like garlic, in things like artichokes, which we don't eat a lot of, but obviously the Mediterranean people did. But, there are lots of different vegetables and fruits now. And in fact, all vegetables and fruits are beneficial, not just because of their prebiotic nature, but because they contain antioxidants which mop up free radicals and damage and stop inflammation. So